up, guys? It is Canadian Guy here, back with another episode of the Chicago Blackhawks GM franchise here on the channel. In the last episode, we did 2 months of simulation, and we sent out our scouts again, and we got a good portion of the season done. We're at February 1st, about 25 days away from the trade deadline, but I do want to make a trade right here, right now. And it does include one of our third liners, I should say. And he was a free agent signing, not last year, but the year before. And he's a former Los Angeles King, and his name is Alex Iafallo. 12 points in 49 games, a minus 15 with about 14 minutes a night. He's on the power play. He isn't playing well at all. He's 29 years old. He has 1 year left on that $4 million cap hit that we signed him to last year. I'm going to move on from him. And I've already done some pre-scouting, so I know what kind of trade I want to make and who I want to trade for. And we're going to be sending him to the Upshot Conference. And we're going to be sending him to the nation's capital in Washington, D.C. And we are going to go ahead and acquire Riley Smith from the Washington Capitals. Riley Smith is a 80 overall, supposedly. He has 9 points in 31 games. He plays about 9 minutes, 35 seconds per night. And our whole mantra is to buy low and potentially sell high. If you look at some of our other players that we've bought low on, look at Teuvo Teravainen. He's up to an 89 overall, and we acquired him for 3 AHLers pretty much. He's playing absolutely phenomenal. We acquired him for little to nothing. And he has 2 years left, so if we're rebuilding at the draft or whatever, we can move on from him and get a first-round pick or an A-plus prospect. Buy low, sell high. And they want Alex Iafallo, so I believe this will go through straight up. But if it doesn't, I am willing to throw in a draft pick and or a prospect. But so let's go and propose the trade. It is rejected. It's woefully insufficient. Okay, so I do need to add someone onto this deal to make it go through. And it needs to be somebody that they want. Do they want any of our defensemen? They want Blashick. But I'm not going to throw him in. What about draft picks? What are we looking like? Just all of ours, including a 6th rounder. I'll throw in a 2023 5th round pick. So I'll follow and a 5th for Riley Smith. It doesn't go through. Okay. So I may need to reassess this, but this is a trade I want to work. A Nola Chari, 2 years left. I got to hold on to him. Danny Malgin. I can send him a Danny Malgin. He's playing well, but to get a trade to go through, I can throw him in. So a follow and Malgin for Riley Smith. If they accepted, they had to put an Alexander Alexiev on waivers. Do you have a roster player then that you would want to give me? Jason Demers. We'll take his contract on. So I'll follow Malgin for Smith and Demers. Will it go through? Trade rejected. But I'm taking on a bad contract from you, and okay, that makes no sense. And a 5th round pick, it goes through. So we did get Riley Smith. It was a little bit more complicated than I had hoped for. But nonetheless, we got it to go through. So let me go ahead and import that into the spreadsheet. I did have the initial trade down, but I obviously needed to alter it. So we get that done. Demers, he's not up here. But let's take a look at Riley Smith. He's up to an 84 overall. Buy low, sell high. He has 1 year left, so we obviously can't sell. But we bought low. And he's on our team now. He's an 84 overall. So I'll go ahead and insert him into the 3rd line with Taves and Ratty. I guess Demers is up here. He's up to an 82. Let's put in Klim Kostin. And I do need to make a waiver a transaction here, a roster transaction. I do need to send down Jason Demers. He's not going to play on this team. And I need to call up Mason Appleton to be another forward. And Demers got claimed on waivers by the New York Islanders. So we got Riley Smith for a followed Malgin and a fifth. I didn't care about Demers, so I think that would be okay. I think we still are coming out fine in this deal. So let me go ahead and import everything into the draft class, into the spreadsheet. So let me go ahead and put in Riley Smith, Jason Demers. We traded Alex Iafallo, Denny Malgin. He's up to an 84. He was an 82. He was an 82, and he was an 80. So copy that, paste it. We're good now. Okay, yeah, we're good. So down here in the AHL, I need to put in someone to play second line center. That can be Matt Zuccarello. He can take some base offs. Why not? Or we'll put Hal Gabawaks there. Halgawaks. Jesus. Okay. So bought low, and we get a very good player for our third line. And with that, I think we are safe to say that we are making a playoff push. So let's go ahead and simulate up to the trade deadline. We pick up a win against the Ottawa Senators, 2-1. We lose to Boston. Back-to-back against Winnipeg, a home-and-home series. We lose the first game. And I need to put in... I'll leave Rigel up there for now. Do we win the second game? Or we lose both. So we only get a possible 4 points. But we do beat the Rangers. We beat the Oilers, we do. Back-to-back here against the Wild and Blues. Mac Hollowell. Ooh, this might be a player I want to claim. 75 overall, medium top 6, 24 years old. Mac Hollowell. Yes, please. He's going to be in the AHL, so that's fine. That's who I forgot to do. I forgot to put in Jason Demers as on waivers. I put those for the same date as well. Oops. So Jake Oettinger is out with a torn groin. $75 and he's an 82. Okay, so I need to call up a goaltender, and that's going to be Drew Commesso. So we have called up Drew Commesso. He's 75 overall. And that happened on the 15th. So 15. So 2/15/2023. And go ahead and insert him into there. And put in Colton Ellis in the backup spot there. There you go. So we do beat the Blues. I just want to get this final month of simulation done, then we'll wrap up the episode. We'll leave the trade deadline off for the next one, because we're already up to about 12 minutes. But we have a pretty good record. 33, 22, and 5. Make it 34, 22, and 5. Looks like we're going to get over the 40-win plateau again. Oh, I brought us to the trade deadline. We're doing it in this episode, boys. Conservative buyer. So, we are entering the trade deadline this episode. I completely forgot to simulate up to that date. But, I don't think I'm going to make any trades. The only place I would want to upgrade our team is on defense. But we got a lot of young guys coming up. Guys that we drafted and want to develop. So I don't really think we have room to make a move. Because our top line is Lindgren and Boakfist. That's solid. That's staying. Our second line with Coughlin and Keith. They're not going anywhere. And our bottom line with Bodine and Stanley is a little bit makeshift. But, you know, we like Stanley. And we like Bodine. So I don't think we can make a move there. I don't really think we can make a trade anywhere else. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, Patrick Kane has 1 year left. To Brinkett and Doc and Taves. But where is he? He's down here. And Duncan Keith. But I signed these guys to extensions. But Kane, DeBrincat, and Doc all have 1 year left. But I'm not looking to move them. Ooh, Patrick Kane's down to top 6. He's dropping off. I just don't think we can trade Patrick Kane. If he's not going to be a Blackhawk, he's going to walk in free agency. I can't trade a Patrick Kane. Or even a DeBrincat for that matter. He's going to be an RFA. So we can go ahead and tender him the qualifying offer in the offseason until we make sure we get at least some compensation if we were to lose him or not. But I have no plan to making a trade. So I think we can just go ahead and simulate the rest of the trade deadline. Is it going to show like future trades that I simulated over? Hopefully it didn't freeze. It's only 1 month, so it's not that bad. Okay, so we're good. So Buffalo got Jake Gensel. Carolina got Brendan Gallagher. Jeez. Matt Nieto. No thanks. Let's finish up the month. And then we'll wrap it up there. Looks like we need to upgrade our facilities. Or maintain them, I should say. I realize I've been saying that a lot, as I should say. But I'm going to wrap up the video there. We got 2 months, it's done. We went through the trade deadline. We made a pretty eventful trade in acquiring Riley Smith for Alex Iafallo. So that is where I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you guys did enjoy watching. If you did, leave a like. If you want to see more content like the one you just saw, hit that subscribe button and hit the bells for notifications so you never miss an upload. I upload every other day. And thank you guys for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.